Alright, says we're live again. Let's go to YouTube and see what the devil. What in the devil? What in the devil? Alright, says we're live again. Oh, look it. We got voice and see what the devil. What? There. Okay, we won't get a weird echo anymore. Where's chat? There's chat down there. I reckon. Says I should say something. Yeah, got it. Okay. Let's try saying hello, because that's a thing that we should do. And apparently I can't move my chat around. We can create a poll. That's about as helpful as, I don't know. Let's do the pop out chat, because that's how I roll. I like popping out, you know. It's a thing that I do sometimes, is just pop out. Alright, so now we can see some chat if some folks wants to come in and say hello. Yeah, so this will be a test stream today. You know, you got to try things out. I'm planning on seeing if I can do some streams from my phone this summer. I think I can get close enough to the house that, yeah, we should be able to see stuff and things properly, I guess. Not see things, we're going to be able to hit the Wi-Fi connection. Words are not my friend today. Yeah, we don't need that big a pop out. Hey, we got a like. Somebody came in and thumbed me up. Good morning. Welcome in. Today we're going to do a little bit of talking, and this will be recorded and be able to be played back later. So I thought it might be worth you know, killing two birds with one stone. We are going to talk about Firewood is Freedom today. And I've got a couple of tabs, and, you know, boss actually had to do math. That's a thing that I did. So, what do I mean by Firewood is Freedom? Well, to me, freedom is, you know, the obvious things about living in a free country and stuff like that, but it's also about having the freedom to do the things that you would like to do. Uh, Normally, that is financially, is I guess what I'm talking about. Long story short, so I got to thinking about it. With energy prices as high as they currently are, and no relief in sight for us, really, guys. So I did a simple Google search, like I do when I do these things, and brought up this here page. Boy, is there a lot of time delay in that. Looks clear though. You guys should be able to see it very well. So what I did was Google what it costs to heat the average home in the United States. So this is a page I came up with. It's from Energy Services Group, which I'm not affiliated, nor have I ever heard of them before in any way, shape, or form. But these guys came up in my Google search, and the interesting part was right here. And this is based on a 2,200 square foot house, which apparently is the average in the U.S. I don't believe that, but I would think a little bit smaller. 1,000, I don't know, something like that. So they're saying natural gas at 80% efficiency, $1,215 a year. Natural gas at 92% efficiency would be $1,095. Oil is outrageous. Look at that. If you're at 80%, it costs you $2,000 a year. Propane is the most painful, and I've talked about it on the channel. We do have a propane um, forced air system, and we are at 3143 per year. And our house is not, ours is almost 2,000 square feet. So it's just a pinch smaller. So what, $3,000 a year to heat my house with propane? And I'm sure it's 80% efficient because it's original to the house, and this house was built in 97, I believe. So was that 28 years old? Math is not my friend. Um, Electric is pretty high. I'm glad I don't have electric. And then a heat pump, I'm not familiar with these, and includes electric backup. They're saying almost 1,300 and about 11 and some change. So that's where I'm getting my information from. If you would like to Google this, it's under energyservicethere.com. You can kind of see it up there. If you are watching, say hello. Use that chat. That's what it's all about. Ask questions. Poke fun. It's all good. All right. So I made not a spreadsheet, but like a Word document earlier today. Let's have a look-see at that. So what I did is I went to Tractor Supply primarily and got these prices. And the way my mindset was when I came up with this, I just thought, you know what? Let's go off your average Joe Schmo. He just wants to heat his house. He's not worried about selling firewood or anything like that. And also in these calculations, we are assuming that Joe Schmo from Idaho or wherever actually owns a pickup or has a vehicle capable of pulling a trailer to haul his firewood. That's our first assumption. So vehicles are covered, whatever the combination is. And our next assumption is he is getting his firewood for free. Whether it's off a family member's property, his property, he's getting tree service wood. Whatever the scenario is, he's not buying it. It's, magically appearing some way. He's got a woods to go into. So what I did is I looked up, since our number was 2,200 square feet, I looked for a wood stove on Tractor Supply. And I don't know why it's giving me that little note thing. Anyway, we came up with $800. And what I thought was I would, kind of based on my life experience, I would give it a life period, a life cycle, the amount of time I think a wood stove should last, and I came up with 10 years. So all I did was divide $799.99 divided by 10. And that came up with $80 a year, $79.99. Kind of makes sense. Okay, and then Joe's got to go buy himself a log splitter. I didn't pick a professional one. This just happened to be, like I said, I was on Tractor Supply. This is the Country Line 25 ton 6 horsepower motor. There are the little numbers that were with it. $1,300. And if you change oil and you took decent responsible care and weren't trying to cement or split cement blocks, I came up with it should last 10 years if you took good care of it. And remember, Joe Schmo is only doing his house, right? So, all right. So that came out to about $130 a year to own that log splitter over its lifetime. And since Joe Schmo isn't a professional wood chopper, he has gone and got himself a Pull-On Pro with a 20-inch bar on it, and for a whopping $220. I figured if he took reasonable care of it, he could get 3 years out of it. And I'm also saying 10 to 12 face cords per year to heat Joe's house. So we'll put that in the back of our minds. And that came out to $73.33 over a 3-year lifetime. So some of this is per year. So I figured, Joe, he's got to cut, 10 or 12 face cords. So we'll say he uses 2 gallons per year, and we have a price there. And then I figured, hello, how are you? Don't know what that means, but hello. I think you might be a spammer with that message, whatever it is, but okay. So the Pull-On Pro, we figured we'll keep it simple, stupid, like we always do. He is going to buy the pre-mix 2-cycle, and for a quart, that is $7. So I figured, you know what? For a year, he's going to use about 10 of those little guys. So we put that there for $70. And I figured he's going to need to sharpen his chain. So we have some, we have some chain here. And I figured for a year he could get by with the one that comes on his saw and then maybe buying one more. So we put that in. We couldn't forget about safety. So we decided to give him some chaps. And that is this Husqvarna chaps, the same ones that I wear on the channel. And we figured they should last at least 3 years. So that came down to $66.66. We figured he might need to sharpen his chainsaw now and again, here and there. So, we got him some files. It's a pack of 2. He should be able to get a year out of it. Now, where things get fishy was, we wanted the wood stove and we wanted it installed, and I didn't do like the heated back boards for behind your stove or whatever, but I kind of left that in this equation. I don't know. Let's just put it this way. Tractor Supply really didn't have any chimney parts to go with their wood stove, which I found weird. And pieces, were $100 on the internet, let's say. So they were like 46 inches. So, just too many variables there. We don't know if Joe has a 1-story house or a 2-story house or whatever. So we just gave him a variable of 500 to 1,000, maybe more. So I took the middle road there and put it at 750. And you should be able to get the 10 years out of it, just like the wood stove. So we've broken that down to $75 a year. So then I went through and I've added all this up. Oh, log splitter gas, I gave him a pretty generous, I don't know with gas prices, but a pretty generous, fair amount for his, his wood splitter gas. Now, we gave him $200 a year, and we've added that up. That comes to $745.83. So if we take that number, let's round it up to $750. And then we go back to this website and we look at cost per year. Well, let's see. Natural gas doesn't beat it. Oil doesn't beat it. Propane definitely doesn't beat it. Electric doesn't beat it. This heat pump guy, which I'm not familiar with, that doesn't beat it. I mean, what? Let's do the savings on my house using their numbers. Let me whop up the calculator here if I can find it. There it is. We'll bring it over on this here side where y'all can see it. Maybe we can make it a little smaller. Hey, there we go. So my house, I'm pretty sure, has 80%er in it. I honestly very seldom use it. It does kick on at night a little bit when the wood stove kind of goes out. Um, in my house is a pinch smaller, not slower. Words are definitely not my friend. So let's round this down and let's call it $2,800 a year to heat my house. Because I do have like triple pane windows and all that fun stuff. It's well insulated. What was my number here? We're rounding that up to 750 minus 750 equals. That's a savings of $2,050 per year on my house that I save with the wood stove. I do use some propane in my house, but my wood stove is not centrally located. It's at this end of the house, so that end of the house is a bit cooler. Um, Geez, what could you do with an extra 2 grand a year? What could you do? Would that give a guy more freedom? Absolutely. Maybe you could drive a nicer vehicle and put that into that. I mean, you could put that in your kid's college fund. There is no shortage of things that I could do with an extra $2,050 a year. I could upgrade my equipment. There's just no end. That's why I say firewood is freedom. Plus, there's another factor that we haven't even talked about. There are taxes on all these numbers right here. All of them. Absolutely all of them. There's distribution fees. There is all kinds of stuff. Meter reading fees if you're on electric. Um, State and local and federal taxes, probably. I don't know. But I know you're getting taxed on it. Well, when I take a face cord of firewood out of the woods, I'm at a zero tax rate. It's mine. Now, if I sell it, I have to pay sales tax on it or buy it. Legally, you're supposed to. It's a thing. So, yet another way to save money. And I think this is one of the reasons why you're going to see governments start taking the EPA, different things like this. You're going to see them start taking away the ability to burn wood and make it illegal. I know it sounds crazy, but it can and will happen. Anyways, guys and gals, that's probably about all I have. As we get into the swing of things and get more, I'm waiting for the weather to break. I really am. But, as we get into the swing of things, we're going to do some more of these live streams. I will make them more scheduled so you guys know when to tune in. We'll make it a thing. And it'll be fun. So, all right. I believe I am going to go ahead and end this stream. Thank you guys for watching. It's awesome as always. You guys are the bomb. Oh, and we're up to 300 subs. So, starting to grow. Starting to grow. I like it. I like it a lot. Um, real quick. Look, I somehow got rid of chat. Where's chat? So if anybody wants to say something there other than this dude, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Uh, I'm going to remove that if I can. There we go. I've removed you because you put some gibberish stuff on there. So if anybody is out there and wants to say hey, type in chat a quick minute. I'll hang for that, and from there we're just going to end it up. I'll put an emote in there. Hey Tony, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. How are you? Hopefully, this stream makes sense. And it was more of a test stream than anything else. Serious topic, but a good way to test stream it. I'm kind of have a plan in my mind that we'll dump a bunch of firewood, bring the splitter over, and maybe I'll get Little Boss to come and help me with it, and we'll do a wood splitting live stream some, I don't know, Saturday afternoon or something. Oh, awesome. Well, it is being recorded, so you can play it back. It was a talk about firewood is freedom, financial freedom, basically. And we looked at prices of what it costs to heat a house now, average in the United States. So that's what we were working on. But this is a picture of our new little dozer we picked up. He's kind of a small little guy, but I'm very excited to go run him. I haven't given him a name yet. I got to spend some time with him, and then we'll come up with a name. Excellent undercarriage on it. Excellent undercarriage. Everything's in very good condition on it. And I do have some excavating jobs. People are starting to call, and real excited about that. So, but all right, if there isn't anybody else, boy, YouTube is slow on the. I'm watching it myself on this screen over here, and it's slow. It's about, I don't know, 30 seconds behind or something. Maybe a minute. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up because I don't have anything else to say. So, jibber jabbering for no reason kind of isn't me. That isn't what I want. And I'm not going to save that. It's on YouTube if I want to watch it. All right, guys and gals. Well, thank you so much for being here. You guys are absolutely awesome. I do appreciate you guys. Like I said, we're growing. I think we're going to kind of explode this summer as we get, we start hammering out daily videos is going to be my goal. I won't promise it. It's just a personal goal. So, all right. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again soon.